Here in northern Indiana on the banks of the Three Rivers in Fort Wayne, and behind me is a reconstruction of the 1815 fort commonly called Whistler's Fort that would have been here. The siege of Fort Wayne happened in 1812 at a different fort. This one was built in 1815, or the one this one was modeled after, and then this remained until the country moved further west and the need for it was no longer there. So any of my friends from down at Fort Daniel was actually built before this particular model of this fort was built here in place. But if you ever get up here, nice little park they've got on the banks of the river. Beautiful, beautiful fall day with all the colors changing. And always like seeing places associated with American history. And in this case, it's having to do with during the War of 1812. So one of the ways that forts were built back during this time period is you'll notice kind of behind me, right up in that range, you'll see all the rifle holes so people could load on the inside and then shoot out to those approaching this way. For somebody that may try to move along the edge of the wall, you'll notice there's an overhanging blockhouse. Usually those blockhouses just extended the upper portion out and across. In this case, the lower portion came out too. But that would allow for gun ports here and the gun ports here to fire down along the walls, so anybody attacking the fort this way would still be under fire from anything coming in this direction. So Fort Daniel had opposing blockhouses like that just overhang the walls on the opposing corners, and that's what kept gave them the ability to fire down the front of each wall and defend the fort if it was attacked. So another thing the historic fort at Fort Wayne shares with the Fort Daniel construction is you'll notice right here, we were just standing over here earlier, there's a slope in the roof that goes to the inside of the fort, and if we were to look back there over the wall, you'll see that other one would be like half a gable. It goes straight up and it slopes down to the interior. That's to route all rainwater to the inside of the fort. That allows you to catch and maintain water should you need it for supplies, to be able to cook and to drink, but also to put out fires that may happen inside during an attack. So that's why the roofs are built in such a manner.